So yeah, I either got rejected right after my application, or my numerical test, or even situation. SJT was like a problem back in the days as well, because SATs is like normally is who you are. So it's basically knowing your experience, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and stuff like that. So back in the days when I was, hitting those SJTs, it was I quite didn't care about the job description of that particular role, and the vision or the values of that company. I didn't really note when I was doing the SJT, and third of all, I didn't know part of myself. I didn't know what my strengths and I didn't know what my weaknesses are. So yeah, I think after coming to this, grad career coaches, Linda, my coach, has given me a structural bit of information where you need to know who you are. You need to know what your strengths and weaknesses are, and with that in your consciousness, that's when you actually could understand what that situation that they're asking for. So say for example, you're hitting those SJTs, they ask you a question, you would automatically go back to the feedback or the comment that the coach has provided back to you. And you reflect back on your own experience, like, oh, this is my strength and this is what I would be doing in that situation. So that guidance and that specific structural guidance has given me a bit of a direction where I need to be headed. Obviously there would be a lot of rejections, not gonna lie. I just take that as a part of the part of my life. For example, it rains in the UK all the time, so it's just like raining in the UK, you get rejected all the time. So but you have to go through anyway. So I think in the matter of rejections, I also progress along the way, because obviously you learn from those rejections as well. So right now, I truly pass every application stages. So I never get rejected in any applications at all, which is a really good thing that I say right now. Because back in the days I told you, it's just I get rejected instantly. So I get progress towards HATs or any other assessment basically. So in that assessment, yeah. So if it's based on say a situation, or in terms of other, a gamification kind of assessments, I go through that. So when it comes to numerical tests, can be challenging, but since I'm practicing, through the assessment center practices, so that's really, giving me a confidence in how I could actually progress along numerical tests. So yeah, in terms of even situation judgmental tests, pretty much I would say I'm having about 80% of my judgmental tests go through. So it's just 20% I still have to work on. But mostly, yeah, I pass through situation judgmental tests, and then I go through video interviews. So if I get to video interviews, yeah, I get a pass rate of over 70%. So it's just 30% I need to work on. So yeah, if I get invited to video interview, I pass, 2 out of 3 interviews, which is a really good thing, I would say. Latest success was Zurich Insurance Group. So I've applied to a business graduate role. So yeah, I passed literally everything. So that was a situation judgmental test, the numerical test. Yeah, numerical. Yeah, it was similar sorts of numerical tests. So it was like a gamification kind of test. So I passed that, and then the video interview was passed as well. So I was waiting. I'm still waiting for the invite for online assessment center. Another thing I passed was Fujitsu. So Fujitsu was our applied to HR graduate role. I passed my, again, situation judgmental tests, numerical tests, and video interview. So I'm still waiting on my invite for the online assessment center.